Hello, my fellow dirt road travelers. We're out here for our first day out at EJS 2024. We're taking on Gold Bar Rim, so come along with us. Woo! Like I said, guys, we're taking on Gold Bar Rim today. We're running it in place of Super Winch and Weston. They actually sponsored this trail, so we're super lucky to be a part of that and come on out and run this trail for them today. We also have Falcon Tire with us as well. We also love wheeling with them. So let's go do this. Let's go hit the trail. Welcome to Gold Bar Rim. This is a fun little trail that is rated a 6. Now, when you first start off trying to get to the trailhead, you're going to have to follow a really long dirt road that does travel along a short distance on a cliffside, so just be advised on that. Now, with that being said, guys, we recommend that you have 35+ inch tires, and lockers are recommended as well, especially if you're going to be taking on the obstacle called the Waterfall almost at the end of the trail. Now, this trail is a there and back trail, so you'll get to do all the obstacles twice. One of the key iconic things you see on your way to the trailhead is the Goonie bird. Go ahead and look that up. There's a myth behind it. I'll save it for you guys to find. All right, so if it's your first time coming out for Easter Jeep Safari, I know you just saw that trail guide. He actually stops people from getting on the trail. They shut down certain trails for the day for Easter Jeep Safari's use. So just be advised, if you're coming out here and you don't have any trails already picked out, remember, sign on there early, get your trails early. You do run the chance, if you come out here with no trails, that a lot of the trails that you want to do will be closed. Most of the trail is pretty rocky with some small ledges that you get to climb up and down. Nothing too major. Like we said, most of the trail we didn't even need our lockers for. So right here is one of those little ledges that we are talking about. Nothing too terrible. If you don't have enough clearance though, you probably will scrape a little bit belly, or us gladiators, we were definitely catching our rear ends on most of the obstacles. So a fun little fact, the first time Nate and I ever came out to Moab, Gold Bar Rim was actually our very first trail that we ever ran in the Gladiator. Do you remember those days?
Yeah, it was a little smaller then.
Yeah. So this trail is pretty easy to do, nothing too difficult. There are a lot of downhill climbs, but the only thing that I'd be wary if you're a first-time wheeler or have very low ground clearance would be the waterfall at the end, because this is a there and back trail. The waterfall at the end, you might need some help getting winched back up if you don't have that ground clearance. So just keep that in mind as you're traversing this trail. All right, guys, we've reached the part of the waterfall. This is the one that if you don't have enough ground clearance, you're gonna find it a little bit tricky going back on up. So there is the sign Showed it right before I started talking. That is your only warning you have before you get to the waterfall. At that point, if you don't feel comfortable with it, turn around right there and go on back down the trail. Remember, this is a there and back trail. All right, Jose is standing right there by the waterfall. To give you a little bit of reference, he's around 5'9". No, we're going to say 6 foot. No, he's 5'9". And right here is the waterfall, and right here is going to be your drop and your descent.
You're looking good. Yep. Okay. One more driver.
And right here's where the gladdies are going to drag just a little bit on tail. Remember, that's just the sound of our people. Nothing to worry about. All right, guys. Up next is Nate coming on down. Remember, guys, we are on 40s, so make it a little bit better. We have a little bit more ground clearance. But we're still going to catch in the back.
Things are flying out of the back seat at me.
Are they? All right, up next is a little two-door.
A little more driver. As soon as you start descending, straighten it out. A little more. Very nice.
Doug is an old pro at this. He's got it. Knew it.
That's a good wheelie spot on the way out, man.
Yeah.
You guys know I can do that. Yeah.
Oh.
Passenger. Passenger.
Wrong pedal.
Wrong.
A little mix up of the skinny pedal with the big pedal.
Launched the wrong end.
Right up in all the rocks there.
All right, everybody made it down the waterfall really good. So we're going to keep going, and you're going to turn around and you're going to come back. And remember, this is the obstacle that keeps on giving. You get to go up it as well. After the waterfall, the trail continues on for just a little while. You're going to have more of those rocky uphill ledge climbs, and they're going to continue on until you get to more of an obvious spot in the trail where it gives you a left or a right. Now, one way is going to be a harder line, and the other way is going to be a little bit easier. Let me explain. All right, we've come to almost the end of the trail. You're going to have an option. You can either go to the left or to the right. Off and to the left is going to be your more easier line, and off and to your right is going to be a little bit more of your party line. Both are completely doable. And of course, Nate is always going to pick the party line when he can get a chance to do it. All right, this is from the top of the obstacle. Right here is your right. You're going to climb on up this little cliff face. And then over here is going to be your bypass line. A more, not bypass, but an easier line.
Very impressive. Good job.
All right, guys, so after this obstacle, depending on what way you take, this is the more fun way. Right, again, this is your bypass. You're going to go up to the top, and you're going to turn around and come on back. And then you get to do it all over again. Teamwork makes the dream work. Just be careful when you come off. You don't want to get a little high-centered. So a little close-up. This is that lip that they got stuck on coming off of the fun party line. Ooh, I see him putting that Adam's dry shaft into some work right there. Now, when you come on up and you're going to do your turnaround, stop and get out and check out the view. All right, so we're headed back down the trail now. We've done the turnaround. This is my favorite part of the trail. The views are absolutely beautiful coming back down. It's beautiful coming up, but you do get some amazing views going on down. So let's go do this. All right, we've made it back to the waterfall. Now you get to go back up it, so let's do it. There you go. Just roll on through it. All right, here comes Nate. I know he was talking about doing it without a locker, but I told him not to, but we'll see what he does.
We're almost ready to play. We got 2 pros. Oh, way to go. Drop the dirt on the rock.
All right, here comes Grandpa Steve. Well, Jose is at the wheel coming on up. There we go. All right, another little 2-door.
That looks really good. If you just carry a little bit of momentum, you'll come right up. Okay, passenger back up. Okay, right there, driver. Stay here, keep coming forward. We're going to bring you right up. A little more to driver. Right there. Right there, and then go. Don't send it, just momentum.
Woo! There we go, 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 go. Yeah! Woo, that was close.
Driver. One try. Go.
Woo, so close, so close.
Locker on.
All right, this time we're going to try it with the locker on.
Let's go. The other direction.
There it is, go! Woo! All right, here comes Doug from Falcon. Woo! Making it look so easy. Nice, nice. All right, guys, everybody made it up the obstacle. Remember, you have to keep the momentum on this one. Don't give it full gas, but just keep the momentum. And if you're not comfortable with the waterfall, don't do it, or make sure you have someone else with you that can winch you up in case you can't make it back up to the top. All right, guys. Gold Bar Rim is an amazing way to start your wheeling adventure if you're coming out here to EJS. Right, Nate?
Oh, yeah, we had a great day. It was amazing.
And just remember words of advice. If you're not comfortable with that waterfall, don't go past the waterfall. Our guide was telling us every year they have to send out search and rescue to rescue people that get stuck down below just because they didn't bring someone else to go wheeling with, or they weren't prepared for that waterfall. So you've been advised. Now, guys, you know the drill. We're tired, hungry, and dirty, and that is going to be the end of this dirt road journey. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.